First, let's review some of the safety alerts that are displayed as decals on the tractors themselves. They're designed to give operators brief, important safety information and reduce the potential for injury. Safety alert symbols featuring an exclamation point inside a triangle come in two versions: danger and warning. Danger denotes immediate hazards which will result in severe personal injury or death. Warning refers to a hazard or unsafe practice which could result in severe personal injury or death. While you should pay close attention to these alerts, one of your most important responsibilities as an operator is to read and understand the owner's manual, the decals, and participate in training on your machine's safe operation and maintenance. You should do this before you attempt to set up, operate, adjust, or service your machine. Your Hustler tractor also comes with quick reference decals. These are located in different places for different units. Often they can be found under the right front of the seat, the right front of the deck, and under the seat pan. They offer brief information on routine operation and maintenance. They're extensions of the owner's manual and should not be removed or obliterated. If these or any other decals become unreadable, you should replace them. Remember, it's your responsibility as the tractor owner to make sure that operators and mechanics understand how the machine works and the contents of its owner's manual. You and they are responsible for preventing accidents or hazards that could affect other people. This is especially true when it comes to children. Never leave a running machine unattended or with the ignition key in the switch, particularly when children are present. Children or bystanders may be injured if they move or attempt to operate the tractor when it's unattended. So when you leave the operator's seat, always disengage the deck clutch. Place the steering control levers in the park brake position, stop the tractor engine, and remove the ignition key. There are literally dozens of safety tips listed in your owner's manual. It's always a good idea to refer to the safety precautions section of your owner's manual, especially if you're uncertain about a specific component or procedure. It will provide you with more detailed information. Many of the safety precautions are also addressed on the safety alert decals affixed to the tractor near the immediate areas of potential hazards. For additional safety information, please refer to the Safety Procedures section included in this DVD for further information. Finally, please take just a few more minutes to review the following guidelines. They will help you become more familiar and confident as you operate, service, and repair your Hustler tractor, and get the most out of this exceptional machine. Since Hustler mid-mount tractors are equipped with several different power plants, such as engines made by Kohler, Honda, or Kawasaki, pre-operating procedures will vary somewhat, depending on the model. For a more inclusive guide to its operation, be sure to read the separate engine manual that's included with your Hustler mower before you attempt to operate or repair the unit. A good place to begin, of course, is the control panel. Control panels for all models of Hustler mid-mount tractors are located on top of the right fuel tank to the operator's right. Many Hustler tractors are equipped with a choke. When the lever is pulled up, the choke is in the start or closed position. When it's down, it's in the run or open position. You should never operate the machine with the choke in the start or closed position. The ignition switch has 3 positions: off, run, and start. To start the engine, insert the key and rotate it clockwise to the start position. When the engine starts, release it, and it will automatically return to the run position. The throttle control regulates engine RPM. Moving it forward increases the engine's rotating speed, or revolutions per minute, RPM. Moving it rearward decreases RPM. Also located on the control panel is the deck clutch switch. Pull it up to engage the cutting deck, but be careful never to do so when the engine is running at a high RPM or when the deck is under load. Doing so could damage the clutch, belts, or deck. To disengage the deck, simply push the clutch switch down Hustler tractors are also equipped with fuel shutoff valves. The positions vary from unit to unit. Refer to the owner's manual or the fuel shutoff valve decal on your tractor for the correct fuel shutoff valve lever placement. These valves should be closed to prevent fuel flow to the engine while the fuel system is being serviced, or when the tractor is being transported on a trailer or truck. The steering control levers are used to steer, accelerate, decelerate, stop, or change the direction of the tractor. When they're placed in the park brake position, as shown, the machine won't move, even though the engine and drive pumps are operating. Park on a level surface if possible, and not on a slope. Use chocks or blocks if parked on a slope. Next, let's take a look at your tractor's instruments. Some Hustler tractors have electronic hour meters, which record engine running time in 1/10 of an hour increments. They also feature a variety of warning lights and alarms to alert you to potentially undesirable operating conditions. Check your owner's manual for a guide to the specific indicators on your tractor. For those models equipped with engine oil pressure, check engine or temperature lights. If they illuminate during operation, drive the machine to a safe location and turn the engine off. Locate the problem and correct it. If you don't, you could severely damage the engine. Some Hustler models also provide audible warnings when engine oil pressure drops below normal operating levels or the engine coolant is close to overheating. These audible warnings also occur during the normal starting sequence. Never remove the radiator cap or overflow reservoir cap when the engine is hot. Doing so could release pressurized hot steam and water, which could cause serious burns or possible blindness. Some Hustler mowers also have an air restriction indicator installed in the air cleaner. You should check the indicator daily. It takes the guesswork out of air cleaner servicing. Replace, do not clean, the element whenever the restriction indicator reaches the change filter red line, or annually, whichever occurs first. To reset the indicator after each element change, simply push in on the yellow button. An important feature of your Hustler tractor is its safety interlock system, consisting of park brake switches, seat switch, and deck clutch switch. The safety start interlock system should be checked daily prior to operation and repaired immediately if it's not working properly. It incorporates a separate seat switch which will stop the engine if the operator is unseated for any reason while the tractor is running. It's designed to prevent runaway or accidental entanglement. To inspect the system, take a seat on the tractor and set both steering control levers to the park brake position. Start the engine and allow it to warm up. Then, with the deck clutch switch down and the steering control levers in the park brake position, slowly raise off of the seat. The engine should continue to run. If, however, either the deck clutch switch is up or a steering control lever is in the neutral position, raising off of the seat should cause the engine to stop. If the engine doesn't stop when the deck clutch switch is up or in the on position, or one or both of the steering control levers is not in the park brake position and the operator is off of the seat switch isn't working properly. If you can't determine the cause and correct it, the seat switch should be replaced. If you can't locate the problem, contact your Hustler dealer. In any case, if the safety interlock system isn't functioning properly, do not operate the tractor. Now that we've gotten more familiar with the Hustler tractor's controls and instruments, let's complete our review of a proper pre-mowing routine and talk a little about driving your tractor as well. Using daily and weekly checklists, make sure that the mower is ready for safe operation. When inspecting the machine, take time to inspect the pump drive belt also, at least once every 100 hours. If you note any wear or cracking, replace it immediately. Otherwise, it should be replaced according to the maintenance schedule shown in the owner's manual. Since it's an integral component of the steering mechanism, the manual contains a very specific warning concerning a worn or cracked pump belt. It emphasizes that pump belt failure will lead to loss of steering control, especially when operating on a slope. If you lose steering control while operating the machine, immediately place the steering control levers in the park brake position to stop the machine. Turn off the engine, inspect the machine, and involve your Hustler dealer to resolve the problem before attempting to resume operations.